Good morning. It's Krista with Flourish Yoga, and we're here for day 4 of our Vata Reboot Challenge. And today is my favorite of all the Ayurvedic daily habits. And it is probably one of the most important ones for fall and for any time that our nervous systems or our emotions are just when you're feeling anxious or fearful, any of that. Plus, it gives us an immune boost. We've got lots of little side effects of immune boosting this week. Before I go into that, today is, I don't know where you are, this is the same where you are, but today is super windy. I woke up this morning and the beginning of my morning routine, it was nice and calm, and then all of a sudden the wind picked up. And if you are like me and the wind just starts to like draw your nerves on edge, especially in the fall, that is kind of one of those characteristics. Vata is all about movement, right? It's air. And so when you have too much, when you get too much wind coming in, it can really affect you. So I have a little side tip actually for today because I'm about to head out and walk my puppy, and the wind is going to be a factor for me. I know it's just going to kind of set my nerves on edge all day. So a little tip on that is to take a little cotton ball, and this is actually relates to what we're going to do today, and put a little bit of oil on it. And actually, I would use for the ears, the best one would be to use a sesame oil, but only if it's like non-toasted sesame. If it's toasted, maybe not. But something really rich, like maybe even an olive oil would be rich enough. Put a jojoba or something like that, put just a little bit in there, and then you can put the cotton balls in your ears. And as you go for a walk, that will feel so much more grounding. And it also, we're going to talk about this in a moment, that oil is really good for your immune system and all that kind of thing. Okay, so today's little rabbit Bada Reboot Challenge is to do a little mini spa date for yourself and to have a little bit of a little spa treat. And so what you're going to do, and you can use any oil that you would cook with, right? I'm going to use fractionated coconut oil because it doesn't leave a greasiness behind. And I've already actually done the full practice of this that we talk about in the Daily Essentials course in the morning, but this is just an extra little treat. So this is a nice one, and you might want to do this one tonight too. So I'm going to use just a tiny bit of oil, and I'm going to add a drop of essential oil just to make it even more lovely. So I have some balance here. I'm going to put that on my hand, extra grounding. You can do this on your hands. You can do this on your feet. I would encourage you to do it with me right now on your hands. And so if you don't have essential oils, just use the regular oil. If you don't have regular oil handy, just use the essential oil. It's super, super adaptable, right? You're just going to start to like, just kind of brush that over your hands. And then let's take it with some more conscious effort and just start to make some little circles in and around and just kind of connect with your hands. And as you just kind of go through, there's that, you know, area around the pinky finger, and then an area around the top, little circles through that, and then around through the thumb. And then take these little circles, these loving circles, and just go all the way to the tips of your fingers. Good. Just doing each one. And you can take some time at this, or it can be really quick. This is, just kind of a modification of the Aroma Touch hand massage. We're just doing a really quick version of that. But it's lovely just if you're sitting with a friend or if you're connecting with a child. So before bed, this is a lovely, just really calming treat. I'm going to encourage you to really do this before you go to bed tonight. Is really nice. Or, if they're worried about school or something like that, just give them a little bit of a hand massage. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking my fingers and pulling them down, just right from the very base all the way up through to the fingertips. And then you can go in between the spacing where the webbing is. Good. And then just through the back. And then just pause for a moment and notice how this hand feels compared to the one that hasn't had that little extra TLC. And then do the other side. So give it those little circles as you go through. And you can get fancy. You can, I like the intuitive. Just pick whatever oil, essential oil that you are connecting with that day. I love the emotional blends for this. A little bit of peace. Cheer is lovely on this one. I also love the Aroma Touch Massage blend that, as we talk about in Ayurveda, is like just building. It's like really replenishing and nourishing, kind of builds your deep energy. So that's always lovely. So once you give this other one a little go, yeah, so enjoy this for a nice relaxing treat right now, but also enjoy it tonight. And you could do the same thing on your feet tonight if you want to like switch it up a little bit. So enjoy that and make sure to join us tonight. So 7 o'clock Mountain, we are running the Know Your Nature class where you get to know a little bit more about, whether you're Vata, whether the wind bothers you or why, that type of thing. And also know your nature and what little gifts Mother Nature has, like this little gift of oil. The word for oil, actually. No, I won't give that away. We'll talk about that tonight. It has some lovely meaning in the Ayurvedic tradition. All right, give that a little. Give both hands a little that equal love and enjoy that nice, peaceful, calm start to your day and tonight. Bye bye.